Hey credit warriors, Credit Shifu here, and in this end of year video we are going to talk about the top 6 travel cards that get a place on my plane, the Credit Shifu A160, we'll call it that, whatever. It's only a 6-seater plane. Anyway, we are going to rank them from first class to business class to economy class based on annual fees. So in first class we have annual fees of $250 and above. In business class, we have annual fees of $95 to $249, and in economy, we have no annual fee cards. Because economy is cheap, right? So first up, in first class, we have the Amex Platinum. So some of the biggest features of the Amex Platinum are gaining certain statuses with hotels, etc. Then we have the lounge access, and we have the current sign-up bonus, which is huge. We'll get to that in a minute. The annual fee is $550 though, so it is a little bit on the high side. It is a big hitter, but the current sign-up bonus is amazing. If you get a targeted offer, you can get between 100,000 and even up to 125,000 membership rewards points, and even the public offer is 75,000 points if you don't get targeted with any of those targeted offers. And on top of that, you're going to be earning 10 points per dollar at supermarkets and gas stations on up to $15,000 worth of spending for up to 6 months. The card gives you gold status with both Hilton and Marriott Hotels. And did someone say free? Because that's what you're gonna get waiting to board your plane on that free seat that you got upgrading using the Amex Platinum's $200 airline incidental fee credit. The Amex Platinum is also one of the top cards for lounge access, probably the top card, giving you Centurion lounge access and Priority Pass and a few others. So here's your boarding pass, Amex Platinum. There you go. Seat in first class. And the second and last card in our first class cabin is the Citi Prestige. Now, the 5 points per dollar on restaurants and air travel on this card certainly helps, but it is the travel benefits that really make this card shine despite the $495 annual fee. A complimentary 4th night free, I know complimentary means free, but anyway, 4th night free at hotels when booking through thankyou.com that can be used not once, but twice a year is one of the signature benefits on this card. If you want to avoid long lines at the airport, the Citi Prestige also provides TSA pre-check and global entry, as well as lounge access, and there is a sign-up bonus of 50,000 points. So, Citi Prestige, here's your boarding pass. There you go. Second seat in first class on the Credit Shifu A160. And there's only 2 seats. It's a small plane, guys. All right, let's move on to business class. What was that? Oh. Before we move on to business class, we do actually have an honorable mention, and that is for the American Express Gold card. Now, it didn't quite make the cut for the first class cards, but the Amex Gold is getting a $120 Uber credit starting next year. So it definitely gets an honorable mention on our list. Now, first aboard in our business class cabin is the Bank of America Premium Rewards card. The benefits of this card quickly turn the $95 annual fee into an afterthought. For the sign-up bonus, you earn 50,000 miles after $3,000 in spending over the first 3 months. That's $500 in future travel value. Then for point earning, you get 2 points per dollar on travel and dining, which is nice. But by being a Bank of America Preferred Rewards member, you can earn between 25 and 75% more points on every purchase, depending on how much money you have in the bank. Now, there is a $100 airline incidental fee credit, which immediately offsets the $95 annual fee. However, in today's world where people aren't traveling as much, it might not be so convenient for you to offset it that way. However, through spending, if you spend $550 a month at 1.5 points per dollar, which is the base rate, you can get $97.50 in future travel value, offsetting that annual fee. Next, we have the American Express Everyday Preferred. Now, you may say, that doesn't sound like a travel card, but we're kind of thinking out the box here, guys. We're looking at how you can earn points through your spending and really redeem them to the max for travel moving into 2021 as travel gradually opens up, all right? So stay with me. So first of all, this card gets you into the membership rewards program, even if you don't have another qualified card, okay? Because you think of the everyday card as kind of a starter card, although this is the everyday preferred, so it's the one up of the two. But yeah, it gets you into the membership rewards program, even if you don't have one of those fancy Amex cards with the little centurion guy on them, okay? Then for point earning, let's have a look at the multipliers. You earn 3 points per dollar at supermarkets, up to $6,000 per year in spending. And then you earn 2 points per dollar at gas stations and 1 point per dollar on everything else. However, if you make 30 transactions a month, which is really easy to do, think about it, that's just one transaction a day, okay? Or maybe a couple of transactions one day and no more transactions for a couple of days, whatever. Or you could just split your shopping up into smaller shops and, make more transactions, whatever. But anyway, if you make those 30 transactions a month, you get 50% extra points for that month, okay? Isn't that incredible? So that 3x at supermarkets turns into 4.5x. That 2x on gas stations turns into 3x, and the normal everyday spending turns into 1.5 points on everything. Spending $1,000 in the first 3 months will get you a sign-up bonus of 15,000 Amex MR points, and the best way to redeem MR points is usually transferring them to airlines. So here's your boarding pass Amex Everyday Preferred. Away you go. Business class on A160. Oh yes, we have another honorable mention, and that is the Capital One Venture Card. Now you may think that this sign-up bonus looks amazing, okay? But for a spending requirement of $20,000, that is kind of a hard pill to swallow to get 100,000 points, okay? It doesn't really work out that great. Now, if you're looking to be loyal to one card and you're willing to just use this and spend $20,000 on it and get that 100,000 points, that's great for you, but that's why it's only an honorable mention, because there are other ways to earn more points. You see it's 100,000, you're like, wow, and then you hear you have to send 20,000, and you're like, yeah, maybe I'll pass. For some people, although some people might like it. All right, now for the cards in the cheap seats, economy. And with economy class cards, it's all about getting the maximum value out of cards that have a $0 annual fee. All right, so let's check them out. First up, we have the Wells Fargo Propel card. So the Wells Fargo Propel is actually a card that a lot of people rave about, and it has earned itself a seat right at the back of the credit Shifu A160. But it's not too shabby. There's decent legroom and it's a pretty good recliner. So let's check out the benefits of the Wells Fargo Propel. Anyway, the Wells Fargo Propel earns 3 points per dollar on many of your favorite things: popular streaming services, ordering in, eating out, gas stations, transit, ride shares, car rentals, hotels, homestays, and flights. And everything else is 1x. Now, you may wonder why I did not mention the $550 a year Chase Sapphire Reserve earlier when we talked about first class and business class flights, and that is because the Chase Freedom Flex is here and has really stolen some of its thunder and thus deserves a seat right at the back of the A160. So with the Freedom Flex, you earn 5% or 5 points per dollar on grocery spending up to $12,000 in the first year. That's part of the sign-up bonus. Then you also get 5% on travel booked through the Chase portal, and then 5% on quarterly categories, 3% on dining, that matches the Sapphire Reserve, 3% on drugstores, and 1% on all other purchases. Now, obviously, the Freedom Flex does not have a $300 travel credit like the Sapphire Reserve has. It also doesn't provide global entry or anything, but it doesn't have an annual fee. No annual fee. So really, it's a no-brainer. It deserves a place in your wallet and on my plane. And we do have an honorable mention for the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now, the Freedom Unlimited doesn't have the 5% quarterly categories like the Chase Freedom Flex has. It just earns 1.5% cash back or 1.5 points on everything. But it does have a 3 points per dollar or 3% dining category. So it's not really the same concept as it used to be. It used to be just 1.5% back on everything. But no annual fee, super useful card. And if you have a Sapphire card, you can transfer those points over and book travel and all that good stuff. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited really does deserve a honorary mention, but not quite a seat on my plane. So there you have it, guys, the inaugural flight of the credit Shifu A160. In seat 1A, we have the Amex Platinum, seat 1B, the Citi Prestige. Seat 2A, business class, we have the Bank of America Premium Rewards cards, and 2B, we have the American Express Everyday Preferred, and then way back in economy, seat 3A, Wells Fargo Propel, and 3B, we have the Chase Freedom Flex. And then in the cargo hold, as honorable mentions, we have the Amex Gold Card, the Capital One Venture, and also the Chase Freedom Unlimited. We just have one problem, guys. Where are we gonna go? Comment in the link below where you want to travel to as travel opens back up. If you want to see our experience in the British Airways Club Suite, I will put a link to that video on the end of this video. We just took that flight a few days ago. It was absolutely awesome, so do check that out. And we'll put links to some of the cars that we've talked about as well in the description for you to learn more about as well, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.